Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, and we're going inside the castle keep. We broke through the walls finally, and now we're going in. We gotta find Princess Ovelia, so let's go.
As you wish.
Ready as ever.
Just try and stop me.
Understood.
I think I'm gonna make you a black mage right now, and give you time magic as a secondary. I wonder if Graviga's gonna be good here. It might be. Okay. Him being a ninja is probably a bad call, but we're gonna try it. And if it doesn't work, we'll make him a knight so he's a tank again.
To battle!
You got some explaining to do.
I see Gafgarian's sword was no match for his words. Then again, perhaps the fault lies with his adversary. Beoulve blood is not given to spill easily, even when thinned with that of a courtesan, it would seem.
Ooh, you don't gotta be like that. You don't gotta add a barb.
But enough is enough. You overstay your welcome. As I am loath to waste time and effort, I shall make you an offer. Leave the Aura site, and then leave Lionel. Refuse, and you will find my hospitality wanting.
Where is Lady Ovelia?
You mean to free her? What then? House Beoulve would see her dead. That is why you defied your kin, thereby marking yourself an outcast, and came to me, seeking the Church's aid. By taking the princess into my care, I merely granted you your wish. What would you have of me now?
Answer me! Where is Lady Ovelia?
Bound for Zeltenia. Her Highness has chosen to accept our hand in aid over yours.
You lie! I'll not be deceived.
Her Highness undertakes to claim the throne of her own volition. She spreads her wings. Even so, she will need a steady hand to guide her, and yours falters. Who better then than us to stand at her side? She saw this. Why not you? There's no reason you should not join us as well. The thought of besting your brothers holds no allure. We care no less for this world's fate than you. Together, we can change Ivalice for the better.
I have no wish to change the world. But nor can I stand by while our people suffer and die on the whim of some select few. Do you truly believe you can change it? Not even I am so naive as that.
Nescient humility from one possessed of such an artifact. That stone you hold can twist the very weave of nature, to say nothing of the world. Yet I fear my efforts are wasted on you. Though artful are the words of man, conviction they do lack. You place your faith in the unseen, upholding such a sacred truth. Ignorance begets ignorance as the blind lead the blind, and I despair to see it. I despair of mankind. Very well. I will demonstrate the stone's power. The power of God's true!
Here we go. No god created that.
You take no pains to hide your wonderment. How I shall delight to watch you die. Each excruciation, ecstasy.
Cúchulainn, the Impure. If this is the power of their gods, I want nothing to do with them.
On guard. Power of the Impure.
No, don't do it!
This is Auracite's sacred power? How can power so vile banish villainy? Surely this is naught but evil itself.
Of good and evil still you would fain speak. Beneath concern such empty notions fall. Although no more ought I expect of you. Of all the ocean of Lucavi power, the minds of men are naught but trickling streams.
The power of the Lucavi? What are you? What have you done with the Cardinal?
The Lucavi are basically the demons.
What nonsense this! I am the man himself. Or rather, he who once was Delacroix. The Auracite, the stone, such powers grant to rise above the feebleness of man. Creation's laws restrain and rule me not. Astride your moral order do I stand. I am a god become.
I must concentrate.
Okay, we have Doom cast on us. That's not good. And somehow Ramza has already counted down to 2. I guess because his turn just happened. Okay. I think the Asuna that we have will also handle Doom. Okay, I doubt we can silence him, but hey, you never know.
No mercy!
Ready and able.
Okay, let's slow him. God, he's so nasty. Oh, it missed me. Did it hit, Ramza? Nope. Okay. Okay, we don't get to know his HP.
Come on.
Okay, so it doesn't actually help with Doom. I need something else for Doom. Crap. Alright. Not much I can do about that.
You owe me.
That'll do nicely.
Come then.
Oh, dude looks like he's about to pop, man. Beoulve is about to do some work to my team right now. Yikes.
Shadows 7 by Doomstar cast. Mark the ending of your path. Northswain, strike!
Your weakness spared.
What now?
Okay, nobody's dead. But we're about to have some people drop from Doom. Okay, Gravaga is going to reduce his HP by a percentage, and I think it's like... I think with Gravaga it was like a third, so... Ooh, 177. That actually kind of tells us about how much HP he has. It's only a 60% chance, but if it can hit, that's huge. Hit. Land it. Land it. Oh, no!
Lucavi. If memory serves, the word is ancient Ivalician for transcendent one. But can it be possible? Can he truly have transcended mortality?
A god I am. No simpler terms there are.
No divinity would assume a form so foul. You are no being of immaculate light.
The Heavenly Father, maker of our world. I am not he, in that you are correct. Have you belief in being so divine? Possessed of boundless power and knowledge both? I fear to say that such do not exist, though utter this a cardinal or not.
Then you have deceived the people, and admit as much.
I freely do, without reserve or shame, though for the Church I cannot claim to speak. The truth, to me, this power revealed. Mere fantasy, the Father. Words in ink and air.
You call yourself a god, but I see only an abomination.
Agreed.
Your power is that of demons.
Divine this power, the legends would attest. Yet such distinctions matter not to me, for I no longer walk the mortal plane.
That a hero of the 50 Years' War should abandon his faith and become a monster. Feel you no shame?
Nay, for faith in fiction is as faith in naught.
Faith in fiction is as faith in naught. That's a great line.
The power roused within, to me was shown divinity's true form. My fervent most desire was then fulfilled by the one God to whom I bend the knee. This self-same God abjurer surely sought, yet with their selfish ends to satisfy, the truth did his disciples warp and twist. A cruel and ugly truth that I embraced.
Are there more of you? Other Lucavi?
What need have you to know? Who here will die? A maggot, crushed and broken underfoot.
I cannot fail.
Okay. What kind of damage does the shuriken do? 25, huh? Okay. That does 50, that's not bad. Looks like each of these are gonna be 50.
Where am I needed?
Okay. So Ramza's gonna go down again.
Damn it all. End of the road.
Preposterous. On that divine I call.
You didn't stay slow long enough, man. Okay. Oh, shield parry for the win! Dragonheart might also be able to keep us going, but we're kind of underfoot at the moment.
What is this I behold? Against what do I fight?
The Lion's Guard sends its best in Agrius Oaks, protector of the Princess duly sworn. Your skill with blade unrivaled, so I hear. Your loyalty to Her Highness wavering not. As now we speak, your mistress for Sartenia makes her rightful crown and throne to claim. If fast remains your oath, then serve you may. My ally you need but be.
Your ally. Wherefore would I choose to join hands with a grotesque abomination such as you?
You tell him. He is really gross. Okay, so we should probably do this intelligently. Next in order is you. And then next up is you.
This bodes ill.
Okay. Gravago really took it out of you. Shit. You kinda can't do much. Could you imagine if that was
Now
enough?
I'll show you.
I would have been impressed.
Mock you words of my appearance make. By what you see do you see fit to judge? From you, a woman groomed to lead her house, no such hypocrisy would I expect. No matter your deeds, for no more reason than your form denied respect you are. By form alone you judge, though neath unchanged I am, the self-same man as hero hailed. Immensely agrious, disappoints you too.
If you are unchanged as you claim, why go to such lengths for power? Nay, your vile form is a reflection of what lies beneath. You claim to have transcended, but all I see before me is a fallen man. Once mayhap your heart was pure, but in seeking power at any cost, you allowed it to be corrupted. You've not transcended mortality, but forsaken your humanity. You are naught but the ghost of a man clinging to his basest desires.
On that divine I call.
Damn, I wish he didn't have such good AoEs, man. I'm trying to spread out so he can't hit me with them, and it's not working.
Flesh, by mindless scourge be judged. By Ogre, your weakness spared.
Yeah, he'll probably...
I don't want to die. Onward.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a spiral here, and I don't know if I'm coming out of it.
I ain't done yet.
I cannot fail. Your fish.
Is he done? He might be done. Oh.
How strange that I, undying, here should die.
Need to change your name now, huh?
Death, come here, high seraph, good descend. Oh, would that these eyes could witness death.
All right, we did it. Crazy. The enemy is vanquished. Well done, Ramza. Did it as a ninja, too. Zeltenia Castle Keep.
My advisors tell me you are the one who rescued Princess Ivalice. I would have you tell me more.
Okay, so he takes Ivalice and he goes to Gultana.
I am Delita Hyrule, a Black Ram lieutenant in the service of His Excellency the Baron Grimms. His Excellency dispatched me to rescue the princess, and so I did, disguised as one of your own. A sheep in lion's clothing. Now I have returned.
Hyrule, you say? That is not a name I've heard before.
I had thought Baron Grimms and his Black Rams felled in battle against the Eye a fortnight past.
Indeed. That dark news spurred me to return with all the greater haste. 'Tis only by virtue of my mission that I was spared the fate of my comrades. May the Father grant them rest.
How fares the princess?
She is weary yet from her long journey. She sleeps as if among the dead.
I can well imagine. Now, is it true you brought a prisoner?
It is. The man is privy to the conspiracy, and I would have him lay it bare to your grace. Bring the prisoner forth. Let us hear the reason for your attempt on the princess.
'Twas to stain Duke Gultana's name by making it appear the work of his men. That way he'd be kept from Lazalia and claiming the regent's seat.
Who gave you the order? Duke Larg?
No. A close advisor of Duke Gultana's seeking to curry Duke Larg's favor.
Madness. None among us would fain betray our Duke. This is clearly an attempt to undermine us by sowing mistrust. Silence this man before he can spout more absurdness.
I would hear it nonetheless.
Who was it?
Well,
name the one who gave the order.
I'd have your protection.
On my honor as a knight. Speak.
'Twas the man who stands before me. Chancellor Glavain.
What? How dare you? I do not even know you, knave!
Who put you to it? The Queen?
Stop this mama's farce. I've naught to do with this.
To betray your liege lord is an unpardonable crime, Chancellor.
It was not I. I know naught of it.
Why, brazen Delita.
Forgive me if I presume overmuch, Your Grace.
Oh,
but now
you
is not
presume.
the time for bandied words. The Order of the Southern Sky must march on Lazalia at once, and you with it.
Delita is a schemer. He is a schemer. How'd you learn to lie like this, buddy?
Give your enemies but a moment to collect themselves, and they will pin the Chancellor's sedition on his lord. Your Grace must strike before they are given the chance. Deny the prince's claim and set the princess on the throne.
Okay, so Larg's side has the Queen
Following his sack of the royal capital of Lazalia,
and the Prince.
Duke Gultana, the Black Lion, banished Queen Luveria to Besselat for her hand in the conspiracy, and crowned Princess Ivalice Queen.
Damn.
But Duke Larg, the White Lion, insisting that Prince Orinus was the true and rightful heir, at once crowned the child prince and declared himself regent. Moving then to free Luveria, Duke Larg dispatched the Order of the Northern Sky to Besselat in the name of the new crowned king. Duke Gultana, in turn, set the Southern Sky to march in Ivalice's name. The curtain had risen on what history would one day record as the War of the Lions.
Okay. each trying to prop up their own king and queen. The manipulative and the subservient.
This past evenfall,
Complete.
the count stood at 200,000. 400 if both sides be counted.
The number of casualties is not our sole concern. That was to be expected. And so too the depletion of our stores. No, it is this drought that threatens us. The markets are bare, and tax collections fall short. With prices as they are, we can lay in supplies for another half year at best.
Duke Larg must surely face like difficulties. It rained unceasingly in Galleon this season. The grain rotted in the fields before it could be harvested.
The real trouble lies in war's wake. There is no work. Whole villages have been displaced. My son Oren tells me over 100,000 have already fled to Lazalia, and more pour in by the day.
Ha! I see no trouble in this. Let Larg struggle to feed the mewling maids and his soldiers both.
It is no laughing matter. Should the conflict spread, we may find ourselves no better off. Think you Zeltenia proof against such a fate? I assure you we are not. Has not the time come to chart a course to peace?
Your fears are well-founded, but we cannot yet end this war. Though it pains me to do so, we shall increase the rate of tax by 1/3. Naturally, a close watch must be kept on those who hope to profiteer in these trying times. As for those seeking refuge outside the castle walls, we shall tighten our patrols at the Limbri border to see that they are turned back.
My lord, I must ask that you reconsider. Duke Larg suffers, as do we. What better time to treat for peace?
You talk in circles, Orlando. There can be no peaceful end to this.
The kingdom cannot exist without her people, Your Grace. No more than can we. In the 50 Years' War, who bore a greater burden than they, the common folk? Would you thank them now with higher taxes? Their confidence in us is sorely tested as it is. And it is not only the people. Our soldiers are made to fight on rations that would scarce feed a child at his mother's skirts. We cannot long sustain this war. Resolve is no substitute for resources.
Resolve? Have you any? These are the words of a coward.
Damn.
The 50 Years' War was fought to drive back an invasion of our sovereign soil. We were honor-bound to fight.
And in this war, there is no honor to bind you. Is that what you wish to say? The 50 Years' War was an abject failure of a corrupt crown. And the source of its corruption is Duke Larg. The man claims to act in the realm's interests, but in truth, he aspires only to power. I seek to rid us of his blighting influence. Yet you would suggest there is no honor in this, that we fight for naught. You mock the Black Lion to his face.
His Grace speaks true. Besides, why lay down the sword with victory so near? They call you the Thunder God, Count Orlando. But your gentle words would sooner stir a breeze.
Is victory so near? My ears are deaf to its approach.
No, I'm trying to remember, but isn't he the leader of the Southern Sky? I think he is.
I am, however, keenly aware of the quagmire pulling at our feet. This war has been fought to a standstill. Your words are the epitome of hubris.
Ooh.
This council can ill afford to heed such unfounded prating.
I will not sit here and tolerate such insults.
Enough of this. You disappoint me, Orlando. Pray you do not disappoint me further. I will say this but once. Any man who cares not for the course I've chosen had best remove himself now. I will brook no further doubt, Orlando.
Chapter 3. The Valiant.
The leader once told me he was swimming against some unseen current. If this current rushed towards war and the world with it, what hope did I have to fight it? I made for Lazalia to tell Zalbarg that someone dictated this war from the shadows, and to test my own legs against the current.
Okay, so Orlando, the voice of reason, was not listened to there, huh? The Arasite screen. A section concerning Arasite has been added to the Chronicle in the main menu. You can now view detailed information on the Zodiac stones you've come across so far. New traders and merchant cities. Poachers' dens have been added to merchant cities on the world map. Though the services they offer are somewhat specialized, they may prove to be invaluable. Okay. So we're Zeklaus again, then to the mining town of Goland, and then to the royal city of Lasalia. So, we have to go to Lasalia to meet with Zalbag. Alright. So, first things first.
Right.
Oh man, we're so close to that 1,000. Okay, we're almost there. And then we can dual wield in many other classes. Okay, we're almost there with you.
Preparations? I shall redouble my
Okay, we're gonna
efforts.
put you in Chemist for a bit. And apparently I can't use this. Unit must be equipped with a sword or a knight's sword. Okay, that's what it is. So that's why you can't use it in this class. We should get another pistol for whenever people are in Chemist. So that's something we'll do. We'll give you aim for now. Alright, so this is also a point where I might want to try and check out how the poaching system works, too.
Welcome. Take good choice.
Double flail, huh? Okay. So what does the headband do? While equipped, raises physical attack power. Okay. And so the green beret does speed, and this does attack power.
This is your grand total. Many thanks.
Decorated with crimson jewels, this shield provides excellent protection against magics. So it absorbs fire, it halves ice, and it's weak to water. Okay. Okay, so we have access to ice and a flame shield.
This is your... You won't be just... This is your benefact. Will that be all? By all means. Are you happy? Thank you.
Okay, we'll take that.
Are you happy? Many thanks.
May I be of further assist? I await.
Good day to you. It's just rumor, mind you.
A stalemate. 3 months have passed since the Battle of Grofovia, the first full-scale battle between the forces of Lysalia and Limbury on the plains that define the border of their two lands. Formidable knights, once allies in war, now meet each other as enemies on the battlefield in skirmishes with no clear victor. Bloody clashes that have resulted in close to 400,000 casualties. 400,000, excuse me? Many say that the two sides have reached an impasse, and the prospect of a protracted struggle does little to bolster the already low spirits of the people. In medieval times, that's like a huge, huge loss in a war. Medieval times didn't generally have numbers that large, I feel like. I guess it depends, but yeah. Princess Avelia, saved. Abducted from Orban Monastery, has now been rescued. To the shock of many, it appears the culprits were Duke Goltana's aide-chancellor Gelvain, and it seems Queen Luveria herself. Rumors holds that the Queen instructed the Chancellor to place her son, Prince Ornus, next in line for the throne by disposing of the princess, who was favored by the Council and Duke Goltana. It is not clear why Gelvain chose to betray his duke and side with the crown, but the Queen, who is believed to have ordered Ovelia's abduction, will have played no small part in his decision. An official inquiry into the Queen's exact involvement is underway, though her suspected accomplice, Chancellor Gelvain, has already been put to death. The young warrior who saved the princess is said to be a lieutenant in Baron Grimm's Blackroom Knights by the name of Delita Hyrule. So he chose the Baron Grimms as the order that he was attached to because they got destroyed before he made it back to them. He was very smart with his lies. And lies they are, I'm pretty sure. In honor of his achievement, he is due to be given leadership of the Knights in place of Baron Grimms, who was killed in battle against the Order of the Ebon Eye. Expectations are high for this fledgling knight, whose arrival offers a ray of hope for the people of Ivalice. Yeah, he's a schemer. The death of Cardinal Delacroix. It has been 3 months since the death of Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel. Even as his subjects mourn his passing, and its cause is the subject of much rumor. Although his death had been attributed to malady, many speculate that he was assassinated. Some even say that he was slain by an otherworldly fiend. The violent assault on Lionel Castle by a band of brigands on the eve of Delacroix's death lends momentum to such outlandish tales. For strangely enough, more than half of the slain appear to have been crushed to death. Yet the question remains, wherein lies the truth? Drought and flood. Famine, the likes of which have not been seen in decades, has descended upon Ivalice. The eastern lands of Zeltenia and Limbury suffer from a drought which is estimated to have reduced the harvest to half that of a normal year, and to the west in Gallion and Fovaham, widespread flooding has also destroyed close to half of all crops. The capital of Lysalia is awash with refugees, who have lost their homes in the war, or who are simply in search of food. With matters only worsened by the ongoing war, this influx shows no sign of slowing.
Anything else I can help you with? That's the
right.
spirit. Need anything? Thanks.
We'll look at errands in just a minute, but now we have poachers' dens as well. Okay, so now we have that new thing here for Arcite.
What will the light of the stones reveal to you?
So let's see. This was the one that Delacroix had, right? One of the 12 legendary Zodiac stones, the sign of the Scorpion. The Scorpio stone was in the possession of Cardinal Delacroix, Liege Lord of Lionel. At Lionel Castle, he used the stone's power to become Cúchulainn the Impure, but was defeated by Ramza. Though his body vanished, the Scorpio stone remained and is now in Ramza's hands. And then we have the Taurus stone, the sign of the bull. The Taurus stone was discovered in the tunnels beneath the clockwork city of Gaug by the machinist Besrudio Bonanza, who entrusted it to his son Mustadio. Though Cardinal Delacroix and his pawns in the Bear Trading Company attempted to seize the stone, they were foiled by Mustadio's quick thinking. While in Gaug, Mustadio chose to lend Ramza his aid and gave the Taurus stone over to his keeping.
Till next time.
All right.
Let us trace the journeys of those who shaped history.
Alright, so when it comes to events, let's see if we have any new videos we need to watch from this last chapter. We have Delita's Warning. So let's see, was this after we, after we came into the port city.
Plenty of gulls.
but no hint of Lionel's griffins. Delita! What are you doing here?
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Igros. Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning town. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess. However hard you might try, you do well to remember that.
What then is your end in all of this, Delita? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltana, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more. We'll meet again, I should hope.
Man, this release really understood the assignment. I'm glad that they put these scenes in here, and I'm also glad that they are optional. I think they're really well made. As I've mentioned before, they're really well made, but I really like seeing the original versions of them as well. So, all right, looks like that was the only new cutscene.
Very well.
All right. So we have the state of the realm.
To fully understand Ivalician history, one must take a broad view.
Okay, so right here, competing for the title of regent. Ordered the abduction of the princess, left Ramza's company, entrusted the princess to Ramza, then departed. Okay, yep. We head to Gog, safeguarding the princess. Okay, so he took Avelia to Zeltenia. And then here we have this giant war. War for the throne. Seeks to place Ornus on the throne. Duke Larg in Lasalia. And seeks to place Avelia on the throne in Zeltenia. Okay, so down there we can also see where the queen is imprisoned by Duke Goltana. Desolat. Okay.
Oh, leaving, are we? Within lie many historical records.
Okay, let's read up on Agrias. A noble and fiercely loyal female knight serving in the Lion's Guard, the crown's personal shields. Tensions between Dukes Larg and Goltana after the death of Andoria III led to fears for Princess Avelia's safety. The council dispatched Lady Agrias to Orban Monastery as a guard. She sympathizes with the princess for having to live a sequestered life. When her brother fell in battle at the end of the 50 Years' War, her father considered having Agrias marry with her future husband to assume the Oak's name and leadership of the house, but such arrangements were deemed inappropriate. Instead, her father raised Agrias as a man with the intention that she take charge of the family. While she quietly adhered to her father's wishes, she rarely felt comfortable playing the part of second-born son. Ultimately, the traditions of House Oaks held firm. Women were not permitted to assume the mantle. Agrias then cut official ties with the house of her name, choosing to take up the sword and forge her own path. Okay? Orlando, Order of the Southern Sky. Often called the Thunder God, Count Orlando is commander of the Order of the Southern Sky, so I was right about that. and holds land in Zeltenia. He went undefeated in the 50 Years' War, fighting alongside Barbaneth and Zodiac Braves and their Northern Order, and was greatly feared by the Ordalians. He has long served as retainer to Duke Goltana, having fought together for some 20 years, and it is due to House Orlando's support that the Duke can wage war. However, Count Orlando is critical of the recent behavior of both Dukes Larg and Goltana. Okay.
Very well.
Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, so we can see a little symbol on any of these that have, so you can see this symbol here. I'm guessing those are the ones with the poachers. Okay.
Looking for or catch your eye. Are you? Thank you for...
Definitely need more than one of those. What is a catskin bag? An expensive designer handbag that raises its holder's mystical prowess. The damage dealt varies greatly while equipped. Raises magic attack power. It's really expensive, so it must be magic attack power 1. Damn, it's expensive. Interesting.
Are you? Thank you very...
Okay, speed, physical attack power, magic attack power.
Are you happy? Thank you for...
Yeah, let's have a couple of each of those. HP 42, MP 15. So this one technically has a little more MP, but not as much HP. Okay.
May I help? After all, in particular.
Winged boots. Grants float while equipped.
Are you happy? Thank you very much.
There are several instances where that could be useful. I'll just have 2 of those on hand. Raises magic attack power.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Okay, and then those also give evasion. Cloak evasion. Alright, so this one gives 1 attack power, but then also gives evasion, and this one gives 2 attack power. Grants immunity to confusion and charmed, and half's dark.
Are you happy?
Permanent reflect.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Oof, rip money.
Will that be all? What is it you're selling? May I help? Don't be a Looking for or catch your eye. May I be? Don't be a stranger.
Whoops.
Greetings. By all means, may I be of foot? Who needs outfitting? This is your most... This is... You won't be... May I... Don't be a stranger.
I do want to buy another gun. But let's check each of these shops on the way there.
Looking for aught after aught in particular? May I, but don't be a straight.
Keep on overdoing
Looking
it.
for aught in particular. Good choice. Will that be all? I await. Welcome, or catch your eye. May I await. Welcome, to by all means.
Okay. Imbued with the power of lightning, and has a chance of inflicting immobilize.
Are you happy? Thank you. Are you happy? Are you? Thank you.
By a mithril bow.
May I be of further assistance? Don't be a... Greetings, or catch your eye. Are you
And we'll buy one more of these.
May I be of file?
Okay, so they have a poacher's den here. At certain settlements, you will find a poacher's den, where creature carcasses can be processed into items or sold. Processing carcasses requires a fee, but you can acquire items not available for purchase from any outfitter.
Oh, a customer. It's your first time, is it? Mayhap you're not aware, but we deal in monster carcasses. Not only that, but we make wares of them for sale. Normally, you need to poach a creature and bring me its carcass. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous. Here, take this.
Okay, a chocobo carcass. Lovely.
It all begins with a carcass, you see. To get one, you'll need somebody who knows how to poach. Like a thief, for example. Then, have that person fell a monster. Once you've got yourself a carcass, bring it here, and I'll work it into what I can. For a small fee, of course. The going rate for Phoenix Down, for example, is 300 gil at any regular traders. But bring me a chocobo carcass, and I'll charge a mere 150 for the very same. Pluck it before your eyes, if it pleases. Of course, the wares I can produce depend on the carcasses you supply. You're welcome to bring me whatever you find. So, go on. Give it a try. Anything I can help you with today? You can trust me.
Okay, so we can process into a Phoenix Down.
This is what I'll need. This... Is that all? I'll give over. Need something else?
And you can also just sell carcasses. Okay.
My door...
Alright, so one of the things that I might try is, poaching in the next one. I believe that I've given it to York. I think York had...
Huh?
Had poaching. So let's see, it's a thief thing. Yeah, we got poach for you. So basically we just need to put it on right here. Okay. Alright, so we'll try that out in the next one. And in fact, you can even poach your own. That's why I've kept a bunch of these, is because we can actually bring these into the map and poach them ourselves, from what I understand. So, it's dark, but it's something that can happen. This one's level 21. We could feasibly actually use him. Okay, anyways, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Welcome to Chapter 3. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. A shout out to my patron supporters: Anna Kate, Barrettscape, Bean Curry, Black Mama 90, Bruce Wizzle, Chris Murphy, Darren York, DWJ Media, Harvey Danger, JW, Joshua Jarvis, Majed, Matherius, Nadia N, Naya, Philip Dougherty, Quinless, Rafal Rajinski, Reindeer Cat, RPG Lord, B. Kaiba, Sanctum, Shadow Raven, Skip, SKN, Timothy Jansen, Turkeyfoot 27, Worst Player 81, XX Night Fighter, and ZTD. If you would also like to support the channel, please see the description down below, and thank you.